Hey everybody, it's me, Bevin Branlandingham, and I'm here with another episode of my web series, The Lesbian Tea Basket, where I rate and review tea and reclaim tea parties for lesbians. I am reporting to you tonight drinking a delicious iced tea out of a special cup that I'm very excited about. So, first of all, the iced tea, is one of the two flavors that I have in my fridge at any time. I actually fantasize sometimes about having 5 and just doing like a few little mason jars of because I want to have a green tea. Like, what if I want green iced tea? I can always brew green tea and pour it over ice, but that just doesn't feel as special as going right to your fridge and having your choice of iced teas. Anyway, so this is one of the two I have. I usually have a caffeinated and a decaf. The caffeinated one I have right now, and that's what I'm drinking here, is it's Teavana, which is the brand. And they're kind of they have a coffee shop cafe type place, and they have tea blends. The Teavana teas are very heavy in sugar, I've noticed. This one is Youthberry Wild Orange Blossom Blend with rock sugar sample. So basically the first ingredient is sugar. Second ingredient is apple pieces, which is basically fruit sugar. And then it goes on to have tea. So tea is the third ingredient in this tea packet, which makes it Kool-Aid, if we want to call a spade a spade. But it's delicious. Delicious Kool-Aid. But it's just funny when you call that tea. When like a regular tea would start with mint or black tea or like whatever kind of tea it is before it becomes a blend. This is first sugar, then it is tea. But delicious nonetheless. But delicious in not really a tea way. I feel like this would be good with vodka. I don't drink anymore, but that's my gift to you, drinking lesbian tea basketeers. So take that as you will. But I am excited about it. It's delicious. And I got it from my friend Leo, was moving out of town. So some of you who followed my blog before know my pal Leo, who is one of my besties and so sweet and is a dapper piece of our queer world. And Leo decided to move to San Francisco from Brooklyn. And so she gave me her whole tea stash before she left, which I find objectively as cold comfort, because I really would rather have my friend than all of her tea. But if she's going to have to leave anyway and have to accept it because it's reality, I might as well get a tea bonus. So I'm stoked that I get to inherit all of Leo's teas and try and pass judgment on all of many, many Teavana teas and then a few other kinds of tea. I think Leo had a gift certificate to Teavana or something once upon a time. Anyway, I also wanted to talk to you about this mug that I'm very excited about. If you can see on the bottom, it says Tervis. It's a Tervis Tumbler, which is a brand of tumbler I had no idea about. I guess I don't live a home store lifestyle. Does that make sense? Like, I go to Bed Bath & Beyond like once every 3 or 4 months, and I get excited about it. Like, it is cool as shit, because it's like, look at all the stuff that's on TV that I don't watch. All of the infomercials are playing. There's some guy making pancakes showing off the most amazing pans you could think of with like ceramic, non-stick, like glamour. Anyway, I get excited at Bed Bath & Beyond. And so the last time I was there, I had just heard about and received this Tervis Tumbler as a wedding favor for my friend Karen and Maggie's wedding. You can see that they've customized their Tervis mug. Now, I received this mug without the lid on it as my wedding favor, and it was stuffed with a donut, which was very classy. So Karen and Maggie had personalized these. Now, what makes the Tervis Tumbler amazing are 2 things. One, it can hold both hot and cold beverages, which is amazing, and to its credit. It's also a double-walled, so it doesn't have condensation on it. My dog loves that I am obsessed with iced tea because she loves to randomly lick the condensation off the side of a jar. Like, why she can't just go drink water out of her water bowl, I don't know, but it's way more interesting if it's on Mom's iced tea glass. So this doesn't have that. Now, I don't actually care if my dog licks the side of my glass. I'm pretty, ambivalent about it, but I don't like sweat rings all over my furniture, so Tervis Tumbler keeps that from happening. So it keeps cold drinks cold, and like the ice won't melt for hours and hours, even without a lid on it. And it keeps hot drinks hot. So it can go both ways. It's a very talented mug, the Tervis Tumbler. And then also my bestie Rachel had a Tervis Tumbler that she put too close to a candle and it melted and they totally effing replaced it. That's the second thing that makes these mugs amazing, which is that they'll just replace them if it gets screwed up. So there you have it. They're infinitely customizable. You can totally order these patches on the internet. Karen got a lot of them. And you can get optional lids. So when I was at Bed Bath this week, you better believe I bought my Tervis Tumbler an accessory. So I paid $4 for an accessory for a cup. I don't think if you had told me a couple months ago I would be doing that, I would have believed you, and yet it happened so naturally. And also I'm using a straw from their wedding, which is Hypercolor. So it turns purple when it's cold. Isn't that amazing? It's amazing. This mug is amazing. It's everything. Thank you, Karen and Maggie, for having me at your amazing wedding so that I could walk away with this amazing parting gift. So I'm going to rate Youthberry Wild Orange Blossom Blend with Rock Sugar Sample from Teavana. I'm going to give it on a scale of, so in the Lesbian Tea Baskets before, I did 1 to 5 labri as my scale of awesome. But I'm actually going to extend the scale from here on out to 1 to 10 because I feel like it was too limiting. And I just need to be able to get in there. And I think this is a solid 6. This is not a bad tea. I'm actually enjoying drinking it, and I was not regretting brewing it. I don't think it's tea because it starts with sugar. And I also, you know, there's not much to it. You know what I mean? Like, it's delicious, but it's nothing special. So a 6 labri. That's what this one gets. But go get a Tervis Tumbler or get one of your relatives to get it for you for the holidays because it is totally amazing and worthwhile, and I feel grateful to have gotten it. You can also get them in 2 sizes, 16 ounces or 24, I think. Anyway, happy tea drinking!